Well, happy October, everyone. It's October 1st. For me, it's 1:39. This is mountain time. I'm somewhere off of Route 66 at a great place called Blaze and Saddle. And I'm here with a man by the name of Ron Scheu. Ron, it's a pleasure to meet you.
How you doing? We've been talking before we started this, so
Absolutely. Yeah. So we had how this came about. Ron and I engaged in some conversation. And I'll tell you what impressed me was because I'm just a stranger traveling. I got here late yesterday, and this morning Ron came over, and made a point to check in with me, find out how my stay was, and instant connection. Next thing you know, we're having some deep conversations about life, relationships, and just all the different things. So he has a great story. I just thought we'd grab some conversation live here. Maybe we can recapture what we were talking about earlier. But you've had an interesting journey, Ron, because you just told me you spent 45 years as a construction superintendent. But you want to talk a little bit about that because you were on some really big projects from what you shared with me.
yeah. Well, I started out in Oregon back about the time when Mount St. Helens erupted. We were building houses there, and from there, relationships, marriages. I've been married 3 times. Uh, you move around. My mom got sick. I had to go back to New Hampshire and take care of her, and she passed and take care of everything that everybody has to take care of when
Yeah.
you lose a loved one.
Yeah.
And then I went to work for a Lowe's Home Improvement. And I happened to pick up the paper one day, and they were advertising for a superintendent to go to the Bahamas. I don't like heat, but I went. Uh, I chose my crew here to take with me. We went over there and we built, not personally built, but with help of 300 Bahamians, we built 3 houses, big houses, windmill, battery backup.
Is this an island
Solar.
you said it was for a billionaire or
Yeah,
something?
it's a 75-acre island
Wow.
or key. They call them keys in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And we had that all to ourselves. We had to get everything from Fort Lauderdale.
Wow. So to be shipped in.
Yeah, a barge empty is $55,000 plus whatever you put on it.
Wow.
And I had 2 come every week.
Wow. Big
So-
dollars, big job, lots of responsibility.
We ended up, spending about $50 million. But the seaplane can land and it has a ramp that comes up, and we built the marina.
Are you at liberty to say the name of the person, or you got to keep their privacy?
Well, I signed a confidentiality
Yeah, I
agreement,
thought so.
so I really
I thought so.
can't get into too much detail.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can go online and look up overyonder.cay,
Okay.
and they have flyovers. They tell you how much they rent the island for or the key for.
Yeah. This is great. So obviously, my journey is about capturing inspirational places, faces, and traces. And I didn't realize I was going to end up somewhere off of Route 66 at this great place called Blaze and Saddle. They took the business over 2.5 years ago. It's a great place. If you're traveling down Route 66, you definitely want to travel here. Great little RV park. They accommodate horses. Really incredible. So, what have you learned, Ron, in your journey for inspiration, life, and what would you say to people that are traveling through life at an earlier stage? Maybe what would you say?
Be true to yourself.
Yeah.
Look for opportunities that are above what you think you can do and just do them. I mean, don't let anything hold you back. Because
No, I really like that.
You just won't get anywhere in life if you do. You've got to take every day one at a time and do the best you can.
I really like that. Be true to yourself and take on. Seems like go bigger than what you think you can go. That's a really good lesson there. Go bigger than what you think you can go. You and I were talking about relationships, and I kind of want to give you something. But what do you say about that? What do you say about relationships?
Well, they're very hard, especially when you're a superintendent. You're traveling around, and sometimes you can't take the wife with you or the girlfriend or whatever you have. And when you don't tend to your own garden, somebody else tends to it.
That's what you said to me. Yes, that's so true.
And then you come home and they're not there anymore.
And you told me you've been waiting for how long?
For the right one?
Yeah,
All of my life.
all of your life.
And I'm online. I have been online since computers started.
Yeah,
My first one was a Commodore 64.
I remember those on the Chintos.
A little bit plastic, and it didn't do much, but
Listen, I want to give you something today as a gift. All right.
Well, okay.
I want you to just grab that. It's a coin. I want you to just grab it and read it.
True love waits. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love never ends.
We got some dog activity here. So that's for you. My gift to you for just
thank
being
you.
courteous and kind and just having some great conversation. And I can tell your heart's in the right place and you're going to meet the right one.
Well, I think I might have, but we'll see.
Yep. Well, you got the right one right here. You want to introduce her real quick? Because I know you got to get back to work.
This is Jolene.
This is JoJo.
I call her Joey.
Joey, there you go.
She knows about 40 words. She's a diabetic alert dog.
She knows 40 words. 40.
She won't do them right now because of the dog that's next to us, but
Yeah.
she follows me around. She'll walk 2 feet behind me if I go to the VA. On a leash or off a leash, she never gets in the
So
way.
you're a veteran too. You were in the Army. I just want to
Yes.
point that out because I got some really good veteran people. So thank you for your
70 to
service.
72. Thank you.
Thank you. And you're from Buxton, Maine. We forgot to talk about that. You're from Buxton, Maine, right?
Well, originally, Barrington, New Hampshire.
Barrington, New Hampshire.
Met a woman, went to Buxton, Maine,
Yeah.
was there 18 years with her, and recently we broke up because it just wasn't working.
Yeah.
And I went to Romania, saw Dracula's castle, spent a whole week there, came back, bought a not a motorhome, but a fifth wheel in a truck, and here I am.
So I know you got to get back to work, but I just wanted to really just thank you for doing this and at Blazing Saddle here. And Ron does a great job taking care of people, tending to people. So just final words. What would you say to just to close things out? Just a word of wisdom or something.
Well, when you get a little older, you just got to count all your money and all your blessings and just, again, live one day at a time and do the best you can with people and treat everybody the same.
Thank you so much, Ron. Really appreciate you coming and doing this. So this is Austin from The Road, inspirational places, faces, and traces. I trust this will serve you today. And we're all on the journey together, right? We're experiencing life. We're living life. We're feeling it. And we're moving forward in the face of it, one day at a time, at any stage. Whether you're starting out, you're in the middle, you're in the last chapters, wherever. There's always something to do. There's a purpose for everyone. So I just invite you to follow along. I'll have more for you later. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.